They'll hand it off. Breaking into the clear. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, and the game moves the ball to the 37. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. 1, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. Toss play to the running back going left. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. It's a draw play. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
This is one of those plays that doesn't look like it should be tough to defend, but it always ends up being tough to defend. The linebackers have to get back into their pass sets. If it's sold correctly on the offensive side, it puts a lot of pressure on that 2nd level, and here, they're just not able to react and get back into those run fits.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And here's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Brown. Grab near the sticks. It's Singleton. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
This defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, Good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They make the tackle, and that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Tigers will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. He'll hand it off. Oh, look out. He's got open space. Solid game there. He's out across the 30.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Hunt over the middle. It's Smith. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Hand off to the single back. Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, my favorite trait in a corner is not a guy that can cover because you just assume he can. It's a guy that comes up and tackles and will play physical on the outside. Beautiful job right here. Keeps his head on the outside. Great posture, and he's able to make the tackle in space.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Knight. Tackle, but first down. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joe. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get in the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball quick.
He's got space. Touchdown, SMU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. You got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession. formation, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Picks up the first, looking for more. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Really good play call here offensively. They're going to go with this read option. So they're going to read the in-man on the line of scrimmage. And as he crashes down towards the back, the quarterback just keeps it. What I love about it is his athleticism on the outside. You can see that he's got some skill and some speed. And he's able to pick up a really nice game here. Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of pass.
He's got a crease. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run-pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, an easy pickup for this offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Nimrod. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down after that completion. With the catch, it's Johnson. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Great example of an offensive play caller putting the defense in conflict, and he's utilizing the RPO, the run-pass option, to do that. That's a good decision from the quarterback. The defense cannot be right. They defend the run, you throw the football. You defend the pass, you run it, and they're able to do it here for a 1st down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught by the receiver. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players.
Touchdown, Auburn, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Joe, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the 2nd quarter and then get the ball in the 3rd quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this 2nd half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Dropping back, it's Jennings. The pocket breaking down. He's got it with room to run. He's got room to run. Look out. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks through down the left sideline. Out of bounds after a huge gain. Moves it inside the 5-yard line. An explosive play for a guy who's had such a solid season, Joe. And this is why you go to the portal to get a stud running back. A must-win game, and you can lean on him here.
This has been such a win-win out of the portal. Obviously, you're getting great run game as a team, but for this player, an opportunity to really be the featured back, and he has taken advantage, and he's doing it again here in the playoff. What a great player.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now Joe getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Looking to pass. It's Brown. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And the senior quarterback never been afraid to air it out. And now Auburn will spend their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The Mustangs call a timeout now. That'll be their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. SMU offense is back out on the field now. Receiver in motion now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement here from the tight end. And the running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To throw, it's Jennings. He lets it rip. Caught with room to run. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Boy, anytime you can convert a third and long, that is a huge plus. And it's a great play call from this offensive coordinator. And then really good execution from the quarterback. You've got to stand in there, find a good option, the right matchup that you want, and then deliver an accurate pass. And he's able to do that for a nice conversion. First down for this offense.
And the Mustangs have first and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first down, it's play action. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Backed up after the intentional grounding. Second down and very long. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. Be short of the first down mark.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just keying on the running back the entire time, so he's at the catch point when the ball arrives. It's a good defensive call, there's no doubt, but I think that they need to audible out of this play once they see man coverage.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Stays on his feet. And he just throws it away.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary, and the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here. You're down 3, kick the field goal, but who knows what they're going to try to do here.
This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Gonna run it. It's Cobb. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Ending off on the draw play. Fights through a tackle. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Grab behind the line, it's Nimrod. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Brown. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. A deep shot to the right. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Well, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Here comes a handoff. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Caught behind the line. It's Knight. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, SMU. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And they'll set up for the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Moves out of the pocket. And the defense finally will get him down. And that sack will end the third period. So it's SMU in front here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's looking deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. Nice completion for a first down, but in a two-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Back to throw. It's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
Chris, what do you hear me say all the time in these red zone situations, and more specifically in goal-to-go situations? Don't put the ball in harm's way. It's touchdown, check down, and if the check down's not there, take it yourself. Get what you can get. As a quarterback, you've got to manage the game, and this is a great example of
Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. The Tigers go back on top.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's caught from inside the 20. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. brings the Mustangs offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
I love that this offense and this play caller is not sitting back on this lead. They're being aggressive, and this is a great way to start this drive. I've always felt, Chris, that first down of the drive sets you up for success, so watch out on this series. This offense seems to be in rhythm.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Grinding away on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? The sure hands, it's Hale. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's fourth down.
The Mustangs will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do.
They'll run it from the gun. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
And now the running back's got it again.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? To the air, it's Brown. Grab down the middle, it's Nimrod. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Fourth down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. Defense makes the stop, but it'll be a turnover on downs. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.